Welcome to Textination. Joining us once again is Tom DeVesto, the founder of Como Audio. Thank you for joining us again, Tom.
Oh, Fred, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for taking the time.
And you've got some really interesting new products that you've just announced coming to market. One you've hinted about before, this turntable. And now you've got a date and a price and the whole bit. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so, a lot of our customers were asking about what turntable to use with our music systems. And looking around, we didn't find just sort of the right one. So we didn't develop a line of turntables, but we really developed a single turntable. It comes in a couple of colors, but it's basically a single turntable that's a sort of plug and play. Someone can buy the turntable. We include a very good Ortofon cartridge, a number 10 cartridge. The product has a built-in phono preamp so that you can take its output and really play it through anything with a line input. But what's really cool is it also has a Bluetooth transmitter, so you can put the record player where your records are, and the music system where it sounds best, up to about 30 feet, and stream your records via Bluetooth to the music systems. We wanted something that matched our other products, so that as a part of a system there was a sort of a brand image, and we like the stuff to look good, so people not only like listening to it, but are proud to show it to people.
Like all of your products, really fit nicely in any room as a piece of beautiful furniture. So tell us about the pricing and availability.
Okay, so the product is available now on our website, our web store, at $399, and again, it includes everything, including shipping, the cover, the cartridge, all the cables you need to hook it up if you want to use the phono preamp. We really designed it to be an all-in-one solution. And who buys these things? We had an email from one of our customers the other day who was just talking about how she played a record that she hadn't heard in years. And even though she listens to music on Spotify and all sorts of other sources of content delivery, something about playing the record, the warmth of the sound, and she even said even the hisses and buzzes were really sort of comforting to her. And what she really liked was, this idea of sitting down and listening to a recording the way the artist originally perceived it to be listened to, and not as a series of singles, but as a series of music that's designed to be played one after the other. And even the little pause in the middle when you turn the record over, sort of, she found to be a very sort of, nostalgic and warm and fuzzy feeling. So we've had very good reception, and people who haven't listened to records lately might be surprised at just how good they sound. It seems a little strange in this day of digital technology to say that the vinyl record is still probably the most accurate form of reproduction available to a music lover today. It's got its drawbacks. They have to be treated gently, and there are some artifacts about the friction on the stylus versus the record. But overall, the bandwidth, the way the music sounds is as close as you're going to get to what the artist originally intended.
And there is a lot of vinyl being turned out these days, in addition to all of the vinyl people might have in an attic or a basement or wherever.
Yeah, a lot of vinyl, and we're also finding out that people might hear some music on even the FM or other Spotify account, and as they get into the band or the artist, they want more, and so then they'll maybe buy a CD, because once again, a CD is a very convenient way to transport music around. But then there's another level if they really want to hear the music, because even a CD leaves things disappointingly short of the actual bandwidth and reproduction of the original. So it's a growing business, and really defines people who like to listen to music.
You've also announced the new Speakeasy system, really updating, I guess, what you had embarked on before, right?
Yeah. So, last year we showed a version of it that was, I think, really we went a little bit in the wrong direction, because what we showed was a very good sounding alternative to the Google Home or even the Harman Citation or some of these other things. But we really had the ability, and we've been able in the last year to finish it, to add real stereo, meaning a second speaker that has another point of sound source, not a mono box that simulates stereo, but real stereo, the way the recording engineers mixed the music when it was originally made. So, and that's a big breakthrough. It took us this long to get it through Google, because one of the compliance issues from Google is that you have to be able to speak to the voice assistant, even if music is playing. And so the louder the music plays and the more bandwidth that you produce, the harder that task is. So we really had to work hard to figure out how to add yet another speaker that plays loud and still penetrate to the Google Assistant, which we've done, I think, a pretty good job of.
So this is available when and for how much? And you've been doing some crowdfunding too, right?
Right. We're crowdfunding it right now on Indiegogo. One can back the system for $249 in Walnut and get the full stereo system. We also have a category where you can get it and the turntable for a really low price of $499 for the whole music system, turntable, and all. So while they last on Indiegogo.
And beyond that, you're giving people an opportunity to more or less invest in the company using crowdfunding. Tell us how this is going to work.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, due to something called the Jobs Act, which is the Obama administration's attempt to create more jobs and to help small companies grow, the Securities and Exchange Commission has created a new category of investment vehicle, basically called equity crowdfunding. So for as little as $300, someone who likes the company and wants to take a chance on making their money grow can invest without having to go through a lot of lawyers and things. It's all, under the scrutiny of the Securities and Exchange Commission. And it really allows people to become part of the company. And from the company's point of view, it grows our social network of people who not only like us, but in some cases have investment not only in the products, but in the company itself. Right? They could find us at wefunder.com, Como Audio, to see everything there is to know about our investment vehicle.
And of course, for more information on all of the products, they can go to the company website, right?
Yes, comoaudio.com.
And that's COMO audio.com. Tom DeVesto, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Hey, Fred, listen, thank you for giving us your attention, and my best to all your listeners.
Now this. Innovation. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, and I've been covering consumer technology for a long time, and it takes a lot to impress me. That's why I'm excited to tell you about the latest way to enjoy cooking in the great outdoors from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. What if you could harness the sun to cook your meals anywhere you go, day or night? The GoSun Fusion arrives this summer using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage, and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co and use the code TEXTINATION to save 10%. That's gosun.co.